security is one concern. For example, if I have to send the data outside my organization, will that lead to a problem? But also data coming into the organization. If, let's say, I'm using a piece of research to discover a technique that I will patent, then can a lawyer claim that this came out of a generative AI model that was trained on material that I'm lifting off of, and therefore that patent has an original claim? So even the data that comes in can have a problem. If I'm writing code with generative AI, then does that code belong to me, given that that code was not trained on stuff that I own as copyright? And worse yet, I may not be able to confidently say whether that only came from public sources that I don't even need to credit. The model may have been trained on all the stuff. So that's another example of security or data concerns, both in and out. And this is a concern that I'm actually seeing on a day-to-day basis. I haven't seen much by way of concerns around hallucination, and that is largely because the people that are using the application are the people that are doing the job right now. And most managers feel they are qualified to evaluate the accuracy and do a round of validation on top of it. But soon that will be a concern, and it is already a concern for applications that will be interacting with the public. For example, we are working with a bank who wants to build a chatbot for their customers based on their knowledge base. Now, let us take an example, say this is Citibank. Now, if a customer asks Citibank, what's the best deposit I should invest in? And it says, go for the Bank of America deposit of such and such. That is a brand disaster. Right?
But that's a very biased statement as well.
Well, it may simply be looking at the list of interest rates that it has been trained on and make a factually correct statement. But that is not what you want your bot to do. So that's an example of brand risk. Now, the OWASP list of LLM vulnerabilities or risks is a pretty good comprehensive one to look at as a framework. But in terms of what customers are worried about, it does not seem to have covered the bulk of that, and data security seems to be the major concern.